Parkour is all about movement, freedom, self-expression. The way that I always describe parkour is that the world, your environment, is like a blank canvas, and you are the brush that's moving through the environment. My name is AJ Rachetta. I am the owner and head instructor of Rachettas Parkour, and this is our business.
My son Brandon has been a student of AJ's parkour class since he started here, but also in his previous location. So I think it's been about 3 years.
First things first, I want all of my students to see that no matter your age, your gender, your athletic ability, or any disabilities or restrictions that you have, parkour is a sport that's for everybody, and everybody can have fun in a safe environment where we teach you how to do all of these advanced movements safely.
I think every parent looks for great coaches for their kids, regardless of what the sport is. And AJ has created an environment for my son that speaks to his skill set in athleticism, but also in socialization. And he creates a great environment for that. We've seen great growth out of Brandon. Brandon, I would say, has a difficult time socially with other kids sometimes. And this is an environment where he is placed around other kids. AJ makes it comfortable for Brandon to kind of work into it at his own pace. And as parents, we've watched him become more and more comfortable in that environment. To today, he was helping out with the juniors class, with the young kids that were coming in. And so as a parent, we're excited to see him develop and grow in that way.
I had another parent tell me not too long ago that all their kid did was go to school, come home, sleep in bed, and do nothing else. But when they come and take classes with us, it's like they're a completely different person. They're up, they're moving, they're jumping, they're leaping.
My name is Patrick, and we're at Rachettas Parkour. At this parkour place, we do vaults, we do running, we do jumping, we do rolls. We do pretty much a ton of parkour.
All different walks of life come in here. We have a bunch of different ages, a bunch of different genders, and people who have different comfortability with their fitness levels. But when they come in here, there's like this warm feeling of being in a class setting where everybody is different and everybody is there to raise the spirits of each other. And I think that's probably one of the things that I love the most about not only my classes, but parkour in general.
My name is Terrell Thomas. I'm 46 years old. I've been doing this for about, I would say, 7 years, keeping me alive and keeping me mobile. More than just doing other things like going to work and things like that. I'm actually feeling like a little kid again.
My favorite part about coming to class is just going in and just having some fun.
My name is Lila. I am in the Park Kids class. I like doing like wall stuff, like wall running and tic tacs. It's all pretty fun.
One of my biggest struggles that I currently have right now is that kids don't want to leave my class. They come in, they stay. We have a bit of open training time afterwards as well to give them that little bit of extra freedom. And once it's time to go, it's always, Mr. AJ, can I have one more turn? Please, I need one more turn. I want to do this really cool thing.
We all cheer the kids on, whether it's your kid or the parent sitting next to you, their kid is overcoming an obstacle that's given them challenges in the past, and today's the day where they figure it out, they make that landing. It's fun to kind of cheer them on and clap for everybody. So it's a warm, welcoming community of parents as well.
And one of the things that I love is that all of the different age groups, from our juniors to our park kids to our teens and our adults, they all want the same thing, which is to have fun in a safe environment while also learning the social skills for the younger kids, looking cool for the older kids, and for the adults, finding ways to still be active and still have fun and almost feel like a kid again, you know? And like I said, for the kids and for the teenagers, in other sports, you may not fit in, you may not feel cool, but here you look cool, you feel cool, and you're being safe and you're having fun with a group of people who are all doing the same thing that you're doing.
Normally, I'm like real excited to come to class, and I normally look forward to it because like everybody's nice, and if my day has been bad, they always cheer me up.
You come back from a bad day at work, you come in, you get to do some fun things, play around, be just kids again, and hang out with basically people that are great people. And we all really care about each other and get to spend time with each other.
I'm like, wow, jumping off a wall, bouncing and rolling and flipping and just keeping in motion, and it just drove me on because it was very interesting. And then once I started taking the classes, it just reminded me that it was like what we were doing as kids, you know, off our front porches, off on parks and backyards and stuff like that. But now I realize that it has a name and it has a purpose. So basically I was doing kid stuff, but now I was actually doing just basic body mechanics, keeping myself active and mobile.
I would say that my core philosophy is about safety and fun for all ages.
AJ makes it fun for the kids. So AJ, being a stellar athlete himself, is able to demonstrate and show the kids how to take the vaults and how to land properly, how to protect themselves.
One misconception about parkour that people have that I would like to change is that it's the idea that parkour is dangerous. If you do something in a very dangerous way, then it is going to be dangerous. When talking to parents and talking to other kids, they see something that they saw online, or they took another class and weren't really reinforced on the safety component of it, and then they just try to do the most extreme thing that they can, and they end up breaking themselves. So that's something that I want to change, and that's why I always reinforce starting small and then working your way up to the bigger techniques. So many kids' lives are impacted by what we do here, and I remember all of them. I watched them grow up. I watched them do all of these amazing things, and you know, I pride myself in knowing that we had a part of it and they allowed us into their lives in order to accomplish the things that I know that they're going to accomplish. I don't care if I don't get a single person to land a backflip. I care that these kids walk out of the door smiling. That's why I do what I do.